All right, challengers. So here is the exciting piece to our challenge. We're going to see the inches changing, right? So each week you're going to be responsible for taking your measurements. Now, of course, as a team, we're going to do your first initial measurements on your orientation day. We're also going to do the final measurements on the final day. But in between each week, you're going to be doing your own measurements and reporting that in our check-in email to your coach, okay? So I want to explain where those markers are, okay, for the measurements, okay? So we're going to do 7 spots for your body's measurements, and that is going to be your arms. So you're going to flex your arm, get the peak of that bicep. Where is that middle part of that bicep, okay? And you're going to, if it's by yourself, you're going to wrap it around, flex it, make sure you get that right number on that flex portion, right there. Write it down, get your left side, get your right side. Now we're gonna get the belly button. So get the belly button here, wrap it around, make sure it stays pretty even, right? Okay, nice and even around the belly button, straight, okay? Then we're gonna get the chest, so get it underneath. We're gonna go across the biggest part of the chest, and then remember to kind of drop the arms a little bit so you get that accurate measurement right there on the chest. Now for the legs, it's about 1 inch below the butt line. So you're gonna kind of go as high as you can with getting the biggest part of the inner leg, okay? So you're right here. You're gonna be like this. Get that biggest part of the inner leg right there, pretty high on the back there for about the butt line. And you're gonna measure right there, okay? You're gonna get the right and the left. And then we're gonna get the hips. Now for hips, you're gonna do feet together. Get the biggest part of the glutes. So use a mirror, right? Get the biggest part of the glutes. Come straight across, kind of over like the pubic bone, right? And we're gonna get the hips, but the feet have to be together, okay? And you're gonna add those up each week. So you want the total. So say the total inches are 200 inches, right? Then the next week we have 198, right? Then 195, we're gonna see the total. We want the total inches, okay? We don't care about the individual ones. You're gonna get those and write them down yourself. I'm gonna give you a sheet to keep track of those measurements, and then we just need you to add those up each week. So we're gonna collect those. Your coach is gonna get those in the email form. And so pay attention to those Thursday emails that are going out. That you respond, that you get those measurements in by Thursday, and that you're prepared. Every Thursday, you're gonna have those questions. What went well this week? What are your intentions for next week? How can you make it better? Maybe you didn't quite get the water, so next week you're gonna really wake up and get that water first thing in the morning, so you get a head start on your water. Maybe your sleep wasn't so great this week, so next week you're gonna turn off all the devices at night. You're gonna get in your comfy bed, and you're gonna get in your sleep zen and fall asleep on time without the distractions of technology, right? Whatever it is for you that's gonna help make you successful, let's make that plan each and every week. And then how can your coach help you? Hey, the coach has been doing good. I could use some reminder of my goals when I'm in class with you. Okay, great. Then I will remind you of your why when you're in class, right? Or, how is it that maybe your coach just gives you some high fives and comments on your water, reminds you of your water each time you leave the gym, or reminds you to eat your protein each time you leave the gym. Whatever it is, it's going to help you. Let your coach know so we can be there to support you, and let's keep those results coming. Now, we track inches because that's what's going to show us that change, right? Of course, a pound of anything still equals a pound. A pound of feathers, if you get enough of them, that equals a pound of muscle, equals a pound of fat. It all equals 1 pound. However, if you've got a pound of fat in front of you and a pound of muscle, it's gonna look quite a bit different. So sometimes the scale won't show that the pound is completely changed composition, but those inches will. It'll show us coming in more with the muscle, right? So the myth is that a pound of muscle weighs more than a pound of fat. So funny, a pound is a pound, right? But when we change that composition, amazing how we fit differently in our clothes, how we feel differently. our pictures are gonna look totally different. That's where we wanna see the changes, right? So let's have fun with it and track those measurements. All right, guys.